we have to realize that we're battling the flesh, the sin nature of this world, which comes to us from devils and strongholds, and ultimately Adam's decision. In the beginning, God walked with man in perfect union, but man chose another path. And in that choice or that decision, sin entered into the world, and man was separated from God spiritually. But through Christ, we have eternal life, or we have the access to come boldly before the throne of God and ask forgiveness and mercy for our sins. So we really look at it, the natural man receiving not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned. But he that is spiritual judges all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. For who hath known the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ. See, the spiritual man and the natural man are always at odds against each other. The spiritual man is looking at the natural man. Why are you full of hate? Why are you full of wrath? Why are you full of jealousy, unforgiveness, pride, and lust? The natural man is looking at the spiritual man. Why would you lay down your life for people who don't even care about you? Why do you spend your time praying for people who will never change? Why are you pure? Why are you made perfect in love? The natural man doesn't understand these things. They're always at odds against each other. And that's why the natural man can't receive the things of the Spirit, because it's foolishness to him.
Come on now.
He can't receive it. He can't understand why to spend your time praying.
Come on now.
He can't understand what does it mean to fast and to diligently seek God. It's foolishness. Little do we realize that it's not the acts that we do, but it's because God chose those acts.
Come on now.
Good God.
Because God chose those acts that we do, His power backs it up. And that is the power that overcomes the world. Do we despise the things that are despised? When it's the things that are despised that give us the very power of God. Do we despise those things? Do we despise seeking the face of God? The flesh does, because it's foolishness. He doesn't understand that there's a new earth and a new heaven coming. The flesh can only see the here and the now. So the things of the spiritual world are foolishness to him. Do we despise the things that are despised? Let no flesh glory in His presence. I was at the gym yesterday, and I saw an old friend from high school, and he was talking about how all the robberies and everything going on at this particular gym, and he said it made him mad. He said he's fed up, and so he reached in his pocket and he showed me his gun. And I was like, huh? Like, bro, what's up, man? You know, what you doing? We're on a basketball court. You showing me a gun. You know, because that's what he trusted in. That's what he thought would bring him protection. And all the whole time while he was talking, I kept hearing 1 Corinthians 1:29. That no flesh should glory in His presence. No flesh should glory in His presence. This signifies that there is a way that we can go to where we trust in the flesh. For our protection, that's why we have to have guns, alarms, things like that. For our financial security, like Brother Terry was just mentioning. In a time of recession, do we give more or do we hold on more? Do we operate by the flesh or do we operate by the Spirit? The Spirit says, God has given unto me all things that pertain unto life and godliness. even in the midst of looking for people looking in, for a mate. Do I think about what I want, or do I think about how God is already at the end, looking to make me perfect in love? So is He going to give me everything that I want, or is He going to give me something that's going to help me be made more perfect in love? So looking at the gun, in which area of our lives do we hold the gun? In which area of our lives do we hold the gun? Saying, God, you can't get me, but only too close. Back up. It's loaded, and I'm ready to use it. In which areas of our lives do we still hold on to the flesh? Natural and spiritual. Do we rely on the Almighty, all-sovereign God? Do we have a gun that's in the face of danger? We'll use it. That we confess Christ Monday through Thursday, but on the weekend we got our gun. And this is something we all have to look in the mirror, especially me. In which area of our lives, if we're seeking to be made perfect, are we still holding the gun? And one thing the Lord showed me, that our gun represents the areas of unbelief. So areas that we choose not to believe God. But did you know something? Moses had a gun. Moses himself had a gun. Let's go to Exodus 17. Let no flesh glory in His presence. Exodus 17, verse 3. This is the children of Israel complaining to Moses about being thirsty. And the people thirsted therefore water, and the people murmured against Moses, and said, Wherefore is this that thou hast brought us out of Egypt, to kill us and our children and our cattle with thirst? And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, What shall I do unto this people? They be almost ready to stone me. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go on before the people, and take with thee of the elders of Israel, and thy rod, wherewith thou smotest the river, take in thy hand, and go. Behold, I will stand before thee there upon the rock in Horeb, and thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, that the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. Now I want you to take note that in the first instance, Moses was told to smite the rock, right? And water was to come out, so that every member of the children of Israel have water to drink. So let's look at Numbers chapter 20. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take the rod, and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak ye unto the rock before their eyes. And it shall give forth his water, and thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rock. So thou shalt give the congregation and their beasts drink. And Moses took the rock from before the Lord, as he commanded him. And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock. And he said unto them, Hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock? And Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod, he did what to the rock? Smote the rock.